Ryan Levert, the youngest child of Eddie Levert, the legendary lead vocalist of the iconic R&B group the OJs, tragically passed away at the age of 22. Her untimely death has left the Levert family and the broader music world in shock, as she was not only the daughter of a celebrated artist, but also an integral member of a family that has been no stranger to loss in recent years. The sad news was confirmed this week by Ryan's nieces and nephews, Elle Levert and Carissa Levert, who are the children of Eddie's late first son, Gerald Levert. Both Elle and Carissa took to Instagram to share heartfelt tributes mourning the loss of their beloved aunt, reflecting the profound pain that has gripped the entire Levert family. In particular, Elle Levert shared a deeply emotional message on Instagram, expressing just how devastating Ryan's passing has been. In his tribute, he poignantly recalled how, whenever Ryan didn't answer the phone, he knew something was wrong. "I knew something was wrong, and now I'm going to have that feeling forever," Elle wrote, capturing the haunting, unshakable grief that accompanies the loss of a loved one. His words conveyed the stark realization of finality that comes with death, a feeling that will remain with him for the rest of his life. Elle's tribute echoed a profound sense of loss, as he declared, "I love you and miss you, Ryan Levert. I wasn't prepared for this." In these few short lines, Elle Levert expressed the sorrow, disbelief, and deep love he feels for his late aunt. His words spoke to the immense emotional toll that Ryan's death has taken on those who were closest to her. Ryan's passing represents yet another heartbreak in the Levert family's tragic history. Eddie Levert, a man known for his extraordinary voice and legacy in R&B music, has now faced the heartbreaking reality of losing his daughter, adding to the profound grief that he has carried over the years due to the deaths of his sons, Gerald and Sean Levert. These unimaginable losses have tested the family's strength in ways that few could ever fathom. Yet, despite the overwhelming sorrow, the memories and love shared with Ryan will remain in the hearts of those who knew her, serving as a bittersweet reminder of how fragile life can be. Carissa Levert, deeply mourning the loss of her aunt, also turned to social media to honor Ryan's memory. On her Instagram story, Carissa posted a photo of Ryan accompanied by purple heart and dove emojis, symbols widely associated with love, peace, and remembrance. This simple yet powerful tribute captured the deep sorrow the Levert family is experiencing as they try to process the sudden passing of someone so young and dearly loved. Though the image was quiet in its expression, it resonated loudly with those who knew Ryan, as it encapsulated her spirit and left her family and friends to reflect on the precious moments they shared with her. While the tributes from Carissa and Elle offered a glimpse into the profound sadness of the family, neither post provided further details on the circumstances surrounding Ryan's death. The Levert family has chosen not to release information regarding the cause of her passing, instead opting to focus on their grief and the personal aspects of their loss. However, what is known is that Ryan had been bravely battling lupus, a chronic autoimmune disease that causes widespread inflammation and damage to various organs. While it remains unclear whether lupus was a contributing factor to her death, the revelation that Ryan had been dealing with such a debilitating disease adds another layer of heartbreak to her passing. Her courage in the face of this illness was something that her family and loved ones admired, and the loss of someone so young, especially after her battle with lupus, is deeply felt. Eddie Levert, now 82 years old, has faced a series of unimaginable tragedies in recent years. The deaths of his sons, Gerald and Sean, and now the loss of his daughter, have left him with a grief so profound that words can scarcely describe it. Despite his fame and success in the music world, Eddie's personal pain has remained a private burden that he continues to bear. His resilience in the face of these losses has made him a symbol of strength, yet each new tragedy seems to take a further toll on him. A representative for Eddie did not immediately respond to requests for comment on Ryan's passing, and the Levert family has remained largely private regarding the details of Ryan's death. It is clear, however, that the grief the family feels for Ryan is overwhelming, and her memory will continue to live on through them. Ryan's death has struck a particularly deep chord within the Levert family, as it marks the third major loss they have experienced in the past 2 decades. Nearly 20 years ago, the Levert family was shaken by the tragic death of Eddie's eldest son, Gerald Levert, in 2006. Gerald, a renowned R&B singer who made a name for himself as a member of the group Levert and the supergroup LSG, was just 40 years old when he passed away from a heart attack. His death left a gaping hole in the Levert family, as he had been a prominent figure in the music industry and a beloved son. Eddie, who had watched Gerald grow into a successful artist, was devastated by the loss of his firstborn. Only 2 years later, the Levert family faced yet another tragedy with the death of Eddie's second son, Sean Levert, in 2008. Sean, who had a deep connection to music like his brothers, passed away at the age of 39 while serving a jail sentence in Cleveland. He had been hospitalized for complications arising from an untreated medical condition, and his death was compounded by the fact that it occurred while he was incarcerated. Sean's passing added another layer of complexity to the grief the family was already enduring, as they were forced to cope with both the loss of another son and the circumstances surrounding his untimely death. Now, nearly 2 decades later, the Levert family is once again mourning the loss of a child, this time Ryan, Eddie's youngest daughter. Ryan's death serves as yet another reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the profound sorrow that the Levert family must navigate in the wake of her passing. Eddie Levert has experienced more heartache than any parent should ever have to bear, losing not one, but 3 beloved children. Through it all, Eddie has remained committed to his family, and his love for his children has never wavered. Despite the weight of these immense losses, he continues to honor the memories of his loved ones, cherishing the time they had together and finding solace in the love they shared. Ryan Levert, born in March 2002, was the cherished youngest child of Eddie Levert and his wife, Raquel. Throughout her life, she brought joy and pride to her family, and her social media presence was a reflection of the close bond she shared with her father. Ryan often shared glimpses of her life on Instagram, from family gatherings to personal milestones. One of the most memorable moments she posted was a video from her 21st birthday celebration in 2023, where she radiated happiness as she celebrated with friends and family. This moment, filled with love and laughter, captured the essence of who Ryan was, a young woman full of life, love, and optimism. For those who knew Ryan, her passing is not only a loss of a beloved family member, but also the loss of a vibrant young woman with a bright future. Despite the challenges she faced with lupus, Ryan remained positive and full of joy, often sharing moments of happiness with her followers. Her life, though cut tragically short, left a lasting impact on all who knew her. In the wake of Ryan's death, the Levert family is once again left grappling with grief, but they will continue to honor her memory. Eddie Levert, a legendary figure in R&B music, has faced an unimaginable series of losses over the years. Yet, through his pain, he has remained a symbol of resilience and love. The Levert family, bound by this enduring strength, will carry Ryan's memory forward, cherishing the love and joy she brought to their lives. Ryan's passing marks another painful chapter in the Levert family's history of loss. As they continue to mourn her, the Leverts will find comfort in the beautiful memories Ryan created during her short life, and her spirit will remain with them always. The Levert family's journey of grief has been one filled with incredible sorrow, but also with a deep commitment to love and family. Despite the overwhelming pain of losing 3 beloved children, Eddie Levert has continuously demonstrated resilience, honoring the memories of his sons, Gerald and Sean, as well as his daughter, Ryan. Through interviews and public appearances, Eddie has spoken candidly about the toll these losses have taken on him. In his reflections, he has expressed the immense weight of grief that he carries daily, while also emphasizing the importance of cherishing the memories of his children, their love, and the time they had together. In a 2011 interview, Eddie shared his thoughts on how the deaths of his sons had left a lasting emotional scar. His voice heavy with emotion, Eddie confessed that even years later, he still struggled to understand why these tragedies occurred. I still wonder, was it something I did? Maybe that's why I've made so many changes in my life to better myself and try to be a better father, a better husband, a better friend, Eddie said. His words offered a raw, introspective look at his ongoing battle with grief. Despite the pain, Eddie's desire to improve himself and honor his children's memory by being a better person speaks volumes about his character and the enduring love he has for his family. For Eddie and his family, the death of Ryan is an especially painful loss because it is not just the loss of a daughter, but a reminder of how much they've already endured. Each death in the Levert family has left an indelible mark, and it is clear that this latest tragedy has been profoundly felt by everyone close to Ryan. While Eddie has always been a symbol of strength in the public eye, behind closed doors, he is a father mourning the death of a child, a reality that no parent should ever face. The grief that Eddie continues to endure is a testament to the immense love he has for his children and his strength in the face of such relentless sorrow. In the wake of Ryan's passing, her family has been forced to come to terms with the harsh reality of losing yet another beloved member. Ryan's death, much like the deaths of Gerald and Sean, will leave a void that can never truly be filled. The Levert family, who have experienced so much heartache, now finds themselves mourning a young woman with so much life left to live. The loss of Ryan, so full of promise and potential, is a stark reminder of life's fragility and the impermanence of time. As the Levert family continues to navigate the tumultuous waters of grief, they have found strength in each other. The bond they share, though tested by unimaginable loss, remains unbreakable. While Ryan's passing is an indescribable tragedy, the Levert family takes solace in knowing that Ryan's memory will live on through the love and joy she brought to their lives. Her spirit will continue to guide them as they carry her memory forward. Ryan's life, though brief, was filled with love, hope, and inspiration. The way she faced the challenges of lupus with bravery, the way she cherished her family, and the way she filled the world with her warmth will forever be a part of the legacy she leaves behind. Her presence on social media was a window into her vibrant personality and her strong connection with her family, especially her father, Eddie. The photos and posts she shared reflected a young woman who, despite facing personal struggles, continued to radiate love and positivity. Now, as the Levert family tries to move forward from this heartbreak, they will hold on to the memories of Ryan, Gerald, and Sean, keeping their spirits alive in their hearts. The Leverts, whose music has touched the lives of millions, now face an emotional journey far more challenging than anything they've encountered in the public eye. Eddie Levert, a legend in his own right, will continue to honor the memories of his children, and in doing so, he will find the strength to carry on. As the Levert family navigates this overwhelming grief, their enduring love for one another will remain a source of solace. They have learned that life is fragile and that the time we have with our loved ones is precious. In the face of such loss, the Levert family will continue to honor the legacies of their children and cherish the moments they had together. Though the pain may never fully subside, the love they shared will remain a guiding light in the years to come.